Hello everyone, this is Garima Pradhan back with another topic, and today we are going to discuss, is it correct to give second chance to any relation? Not relationship, any relation. It can be friendship, XYZ, it can be anything. Okay, so in this video I'm going to cover the yes and no flags to it. Okay, what are the areas or hints that clearly say that you should give them a second chance? We'll discuss that first, and then I'll tell you about the red flags that you should not commit and you should not give them second chance. Okay, so let's begin. So what are the flags that say yes, you should give them a second chance? First thing is, if they said something unintentionally and never meant those hurtful words, then you can give them a chance. Okay? Second, choose their intention over words. Why? Because if you go with the words, it can mislead you. Okay? It can give them an impression that they are wrong, and they might not be wrong. Their vocab might be wrong, or their expression may be wrong, but their intention may not be wrong, right? So it's important that you pick intention over words, because people can sugarcoat and say I care for you, but deep down they are saying I don't care for you. So don't go with the exact statements. Okay, just understand that people don't always mean what they say. Okay, pick intention over words, and if that is just not understandable for you, you can do one more thing. That is the third point, and that is you can look for their vibe. If their vibe is positive and gives you a feeling of belonging, a feeling of yes, they don't have wrong intentions with you, you can give them a chance. Okay, then trust the vibe and go ahead with it, because vibes don't lie. People lie, vibes don't really lie, and we can never fake it. That's the best part about it, and that's the beauty of a vibe. You can never fake it. If a person says they genuinely care for you and you are not getting a vibe like that, it's a red flag. And this brings me to the red flags. But before we cover that, I have to tell you something. Who are the actual people who deserve a second chance? These people are those who accept you with your authentic self. They don't say you to be somebody you are not. They are okay about your nose, about your zones, like I cannot do this. They will never push you to do something you don't want to do. Okay? Those are your true people on whom you can give a second chance. Okay? But now, whom to not give second chances? We'll discuss this. Okay? If you know, now I'm discussing about red flags of not giving chances. Okay? First thing is, if you know there is a pattern of a person and they consistently do it on purpose and have been doing it from years or from months, and you have observed a pattern in their behavior which is not going good for you and it's not helping you interact with them, it's better you step out, because this is their pattern and it's not gonna change. Some things are inherited in us because of the conditioning around, because of the society, or because of the experiences we have encountered. So we, on hitting the age of 28, 29 or 30, start becoming rocks, right? So we get strong on our pillars. It's tough for us to change at this point of time, but we can. But after 30, it's really tough. But you can still change if you want to change. It's on the person. Age is just not the bar, but this is something said in psychology, that you develop your 100% processing by the age of 30. After that, you cannot be really flexible about things. You start getting rigid. Okay? So if you have started observing a pattern and you think it's not going as per you and you cannot really take the pattern, it's just not the way you are, say them sorry bro or sorry sister, I cannot really continue with this behavior of yours. You might be a great friend for someone, but I don't think there is anything left between us to take ahead, right? You can always tell them upfront that, in place of giving false hope, clearly reject or clearly say it upfront. Not reject, but clearly say it upfront. We are nobody to reject anybody, but just tell them that they don't fit in, and you cannot really feel comfortable around them. Okay? Second, if they don't accept you with your authentic self, it's a biggest red flag. If a person say, mask yourself and come with me, they don't really appreciate you. Okay? So understand, a person who appreciate will never let you do things you don't feel comfortable doing. So it's a red flag. This is the second red flag, that if they are making you do something that you don't like, don't make them stay. Don't give them second chance. Let them go. That's the best. Okay. Third, there is no hope left in this relation that you are pursuing, and you clearly see that only you are the person putting efforts, the other person does not put efforts. This is a clear indication that you are planting a dead plant. Okay, stop watering it. Because if the other person is not putting in the efforts, there is no point calling it a relation, because relationship or a relation or any relation has a base of two-way mechanism. It cannot be just one person mending everybody. It's never that way. If you are not giving enough and expecting only gains, sorry to disappoint, but you will not get anything out of it. Okay, so both person have to be the givers and the takers from the relation. If you're not putting it in the basket, don't withdraw from the basket. As simple as that. Key to any relationship or relation is both put in efforts, both try to stay connected. It will not be one person binding everybody. It will never be that. Okay? Understand this. If you don't put in efforts, they will simply not. Okay? And this can also happen when they are putting efforts and you are not replying them back. Okay? So you should never do that. If somebody is trying to put in efforts or trying to stay connected with you, don't take it for granted. They can choose to stop messaging you or stop being in touch with you. So don't take any person here on the planet for granted. Nobody really gives a damn. Okay? So just don't take anybody for that matter. Okay? Third, cut the cord if they ask you to be someone you are not, and they can't handle you being you. Because if they are not okay with your authentic self, or they are having problems with your authentic self, it's better that you don't give them a second chance, else you will lose your 100% essence. And that is not the way of any relation. If any relation makes you unhappy, makes you more inactive, makes you more dull and boring, it is not a relation. Alright? Stop watering there. Because if a person really nurtures you, or really matters to you, or really adores you, they will put in the work. They will not complain. They will appreciate you and your efforts for whatever you are doing. They will not be sitting and complaining like big time ladies. Oh my god, you did not do that. They will not be doing all this. Alright? If they really care, they will put in the work. Okay? So just know these red flags and know the positive points, and then choose and decide whether you should give them a second chance or not. Hope this was helpful. That was all from my side. If it really helped you, do let me know in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. This was all on this topic. Garima Pradhan signing off. Bye-bye.